Okay, let's take a look at our final 5 stories we're following today. Marineland has reportedly presented a plan to the federal government to ship its remaining whales and dolphins to several institutions in the U.S. The Canadian press is citing several sources with Marineland who say the Niagara Falls theme park has a narrow window to ensure the safe transfer of 30 whales and 4 dolphins. It has given Ottawa a deadline to issue export permits, or it will proceed with its backup plan to euthanize the animals. Federal Fisheries Minister Joanne Thompson's office says she will be reviewing the export permit applications as soon as possible. New data is revealing a concerning trend for parents of children in daycare. Ontario's licensed childcare centres are increasingly relying on underqualified staff. A report by the nonprofit group Building Blocks for Childcare found there has been a spike in the use of director approvals. These are exemptions that allow non-registered early childhood educators to fill roles that normally require certification. The number of director approvals in Ontario has risen from 159 5 years ago to nearly 2,000 in 2025. Researchers say the approvals were originally intended to be a short-term tool. As drugs like Ozempic become more popular for weight loss, Health Canada is urging people not to take any risks on fake or unauthorized products. Health Canada says it's identified a number of retailers who are selling unauthorized weight loss drugs that haven't been tested for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Health Canada said it's taking action against non-compliant retailers, and prescription drugs should only be purchased from a licensed pharmacy. Toys R Us Canada is under fire over millions of dollars in unpaid rent. The retailer is facing at least 7 lawsuits from landlords who say they're owed $31.3 million. Court documents show they failed to pay rent for several of the properties in 2024 and 2025. Toys R Us has since moved out of many of the locations and closed dozens of other stores. Well, finally for us, the Wilfrid Laurier University football team officially announcing today Todd Galloway is the 7th head coach in the Golden Hawks history. The 44-year-old native of Kitchener takes over all aspects of the men's football program, including operations, recruiting, player development, and staff leadership. Galloway played for Laurier as a receiver, then became offensive assistant after graduating, and helped Laurier to a Vanier Cup title in 2005. He spent the next 15 years coaching at different schools before returning to Laurier in 2020.
I've had a front row seat to some incredible coaches in my career. So from the Gary Jeffries to the Stu Langs to the Steve Samaras and Michael Faltz. I've seen some great leadership, some people that have known how to manage programs, and I've been very fortunate. So we're in a good spot, and between Ron and I, we feel very comfortable that we can move forward that way.
I was a student for that Vanier Cup, and it was an awesome time to be one. Colton Weens will have more on the new leadership role at 6.